It's Bickles, and in today's video I will be showing you how to make a fully self-sufficient and fully automatic autosmelter. This build will allow you to smelt around 6,500 items an hour. You're going to start by building a 13 by 18 block platform that's 3 high. Once you have your platform complete, you're going to go to one of the long sides and build a lip on the back side. Once you have your lip complete, you're going to go in 8 blocks and remove all those blocks and place in redstone blocks. Now by your lip, you're going to place a hopper in every other position. Now we're going to set up our collection platform. You're going to place rails just like so and repeat this pattern for every hopper. Placing your minecart hoppers directly above your hopper. Now I messed up here, so pretend that the collection system is already underneath this, but you're going to build a 13 by 18 platform directly above the minecart hoppers. This platform will be where we grow our bamboo. Once you get done with your grass platform, on either short side you're going to build an obsidian frame. That's exactly 1 higher than your grass platform and has at least 1 space in between. Once you have your obsidian frames, you're going to fill in with glass all the way around, ranging from 12 to 16 high, because that's how tall bamboo grows. Now if you want, you could do it lower, but this is how I like to do it. Once your glass is put in and it's all the way closed in, you're going to fill in your dirt blocks with bamboo. Now you're going to build a 7 by 15 leaf platform with a lip all the way around. Once you get your platform built, you're going to go in by 9 blocks and replace the leaf with an obsidian. Now it's time to build our flying machine. You're going to place an observer, a slime block, a sticky piston, 2 more slime blocks, another slime block there, and a glazed terracotta there. And you're going to build out by a few more slime blocks, but to make sure that you only have a maximum of 12 blocks per sticky piston. Now for the second side of your flying machine, you're going to have a sticky piston facing the glazed terracotta. Place 3 slime blocks here, 1 here, glazed terracotta there, and right here on the other side of the slime block, you're going to place an observer facing out, and a few more slime blocks off to the side just to make sure that you don't have more than 12 blocks per sticky piston. Now place a regular piston facing this way. We'll come back to that later. Now for your return pad, you're going to build a 6 by 15 leaf platform with a lip all the way around. With your platform built, you're going to go in by 8 blocks and replace the leaf with an obsidian. Underneath and in front of the obsidian, you're going to place an observer facing up. Remove the temporary block above it. Place a temporary block here and another one down here. Remove the temporary block and run it down to the edge of your platform, and then staircase down from the other edge of your platform and then connect the 2 to make one seamless track. To your track, you're going to place a piston facing out, remove this leaf block, and place an obsidian block right here. Now run a line of redstone dust along this entire section here, and anywhere on this section you can place a repeater, but it has to be set to 4 ticks. Now go ahead and trigger it to make sure the flying machine runs the way it's supposed to. Now we're going to finish our trigger mechanism. We're going to remove all these leaf blocks and place in solid blocks. From this first bamboo here, you're going to count up by 12 blocks because that's the lowest height that bamboo grows. You're going to break out the glass and place in an observer. Now staircase down by 7 blocks. Staircase down to the side by 1 and connect the 2 platforms. Remove all your temporary blocks and place in a row of redstone dust. This here will allow it to trigger anytime the bamboo grows all the way to its height. Now we're going to build the trigger mechanism for our collection system. This glass block, it should be on the same row as the flying machine. You're going to place a glass block here and staircase down twice and off to the side once and wrap it back around to the lip of stone right there. Now place in a line of redstone dust and place a repeater right here set to 4 ticks. Now run that line all the way across the blocks here, and anywhere on that line place in a repeater, but make sure it is not directly above any of the hoppers. Now we're going to build our dropper system. Place a dropper facing in towards the machine. On the back side, you're going to place a block here and a block here. Remove this block. Place a comparator facing out. A regular block on the other side of the comparator with a sticky piston facing down, with an observer facing in and an observer facing out to make a quick clock. Place a block underneath your dropper and a redstone dust in the empty space. Repeat this for every hopper. Now we're going to build the track that our bamboo slides along. You're going to place 3 solid blocks, a ice block, a few more solid blocks, and 2 more ice blocks. Right above this last ice block, you're going to place a upper slab. Now you're going to encase this because it's going to have water in it. Place a water bucket here. Go ahead and fill this in. And you're going to place a sign right above the ice block. That way the water will actually directly flow all the way across. Place a water bucket here and repeat this process for every dropper. Now we're going to make bubble columns directly in front of every one of those ice blocks. Place a sand block here, we'll use that later, and build up by 10 blocks to the sides and in front of it. It's a water bucket right below the top block. Come down here and you're going to place a kelp. That way you make them all source blocks. Remove your kelp. And don't forget to fill this in. I did, and it could have ended up really bad. Now you're going to replace your sand block with a soul sand block. And this here should make your bubble column. You're going to repeat that process for each ice block. One block below the water surface, you're going to go ahead and place in double wide chests. You're going to break this glass block and remove the block here to place in a hopper facing directly into the chest. You're going to repeat this for every chest. This is what it should look like with the water flowing into the hopper. And double check and make sure that all your hoppers are facing into the chest. Now place a line of temporary blocks right underneath the chest and another line of furnaces directly in front of those blocks, and remove your temporary blocks. Place hoppers facing into every furnace underneath the double wide chest. Place a line of hoppers directly above every furnace. On the edge of the hopper, you're going to place a block with another block above it and a lever on the back side. And you're going to turn it on. This here will turn on your power rail for our minecart system. Place 2 power rails here, and then regular rails all the way down. Here you're going to place 2 regular blocks with 2 power rails over the top. Place a block here and 1 more above it. And this here you will place a double wide chest directly above the power rail and hopper minecart. At the end of your furnace line, you're going to place a temporary block here and another double wide chest with hoppers leading directly into it from the underside of the furnaces. On the back side of your input hopper, we're going to build a power source for it. So place a glass block here with a repeater and a few more glass blocks just like so. And now you're going to build a hopper clock. So you're going to place 6 blocks, and in the center you're going to place a hopper, a temporary hopper, and then a hopper facing into that one, and then a hopper facing back into that one. That way it just transfers them between each other. Place comparitors on either side with another solid block with redstone dust on top and a piston facing into the hoppers. Same thing on the other side. Place a redstone block on top of either hopper and place in 14 blocks or 14 items of any sort. This here is very important. It will mess up your timing if not 14. And you're going to go ahead and build out another few more glass blocks just like so. And you're going to run a line of redstone across the glass and into the repeater. Now here I made a mistake. The hopper didn't actually run all the way back across, so go ahead and push it and remove this power rail and replace it with a regular rail. Now give the farm a little bit of time to build up some fuel. Once it's got some fuel, go ahead and give it something to smelt, fill your input chest, and watch it run. Now here's a quick time lapse of a minute to show you how quick it runs. That's all for this video, and if there's something you'd like to see me do in the next one, just let me know in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one.